What is going on, my good people? This your man Zen. You're watching RC Omega. Salute to all my division agents out there. What we got right here is 15% weapon handling. So what we're going to be using is ARs that don't really need a whole lot of weapon handling, so that we ODing on the weapon handling just a little bit, right? We got a combustor chest plate. So now when we throw our hive, it's causing damage in 2 different ways. And let me tell you, it's like 1.3 damage. Yeah. That hive will drop the explosion that it pulses every 5 seconds, and it explodes over and over again. So it's like having an infinite grenade. It's nuts. You gotta try. If you haven't used the combustor chest plate yet, put it on a hive, bro. It's nuts. Another thing that I've put it on is a decoy, and that was some pretty cool results too. Only thing I didn't like about the decoy is
any Black Tusk personnel that you find.
The decoy is stationary, right? So it stays in one spot, but you're constantly interacting with the hive. So it's like when you use the hive, that's when it's like having an infinite grenade, because you could just keep on. And you imagine throwing a grenade on the ground that just keeps pulsing, keeps exploding, keeps exploding. And the cool thing about the combustor chest plate is, well, you have to scale it up with the skill tier. So the higher the skill tier you have, the higher damage you get from the explosion, right? It's a 5-meter radius, but let me tell you, with a hive, of course, you picking up and you constantly throwing it. It stay busy. So it's like the combustor chest plate takes hive builds to the next level. You gotta put that's just like, if you have a hive that's hitting at 1 million, bro, you gotta put a combustor chest plate on there, right? It's gonna increase your health too. We'll look at all of that in just a second here. But listen, I feel like I put a build together that the Division 2 team was basically telling me to do it, right? Because with that gear set, you get an extra skill tier just like you do with the Brazo. You know, of course, I'm always using a Picaro's holster. So what did I do? I doubled up. Now, if I use a CTAR, I got 90 in the clip. Let's go ahead and put a CTAR on this. You got 90 in the clip now. Now, for you guys that love your crit damage, check this talent out. You might want to use something like this right here. Right? You might want to use something like that. Me personally, I'm going to go with the bleed 20% for the hive. Let's go.
I can do this all day.
Woo! That explodes. Ha ha! Let's go. Bleeding. Ooh. $90 in the clip. The only thing that I've had with this is running out of ammo, because I'm firing that CTAR so much. Woo! I didn't know you was up there, buddy.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, did you see that 15% of armor save me just then? Yeah. Woo! Did you see that armor shred off him? Let's go. Brought the CTAR back to life, let me tell you.
Let's see how they like it.
152 to the head. $82 to the body. Yeah, 152 to the head. Nice. Let's check this build out. So what we got going on here, of course, we're leading with Scorpio, which is only hitting at 700, almost 800K. It's still decent. It gets the job done. 1.5 on the armor. That's standard. That's good to go. You're good to go with that. We have Future Perfect on the pistol, right? So we can overcharge that hive as well, right? So that's nuts. Scale up the. Can you imagine the explosive damage that you get from the overcharged hive? Let's go, bro. Let's go. So we were using a CTAR out there. 70K, as you saw, was hitting at roughly 80, right? 150 to the head. So again, weapon handling, we got a little bit of that. We'll get to that in just a second here. 15 health damage, 17.5 rate of fire, 4.2. The talent we got on this is the sadist, 20% to the bleed, and of course you get a bleed from the hive, right? So that's where I'm getting my bonus weapon damage from. In addition to, we see the stability on this thing, and accuracy is pretty high too. Follow me? Right. So nice size bloom for this gun. You can see you got a random shot down here. Let's see if we can maybe look good on this. So when you fire this without any assistance on your right analog stick, it's going to go up and slightly to the right. But that is an easy recoil to control, or, you know, accuracy. You just pull down a little bit. Real easy for that one, right? Let's get back in here. So, Sadist talent, we got Future Perfect on this. Of course, Septic Shock on the Scorpio. Right here, no recalibrations, right? So you can go wild with that. You know, I got the armor regen in there, 170. We don't even have full armor on that yet. So that's good too. 60% to the health. Armor return on kill is 10%. And we got an extra skill tier, right? Skill haste 11.5 on that. And then on the chest plate, the magic, where the magic happens, we only got 150K on the armor. We cranked that up to 170. We're probably going to be sitting at 1.6 when we get done. You follow me? So that's phenomenal stuff right there. We got headshot. We got crit chance at 5.3, 11.5 on the skill haste. And again, headshot 8.7. What I'm be honest with you, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to keep that 8.7, and I'm going to put another headshot at that 5.3 crit chance. So I'm gonna crank up the headshots on this one. Right here we got some more armor regen at the bottom. This is the Picara's holster that I put a skill tier on. We got another skill tier as well because we're using a ninja backpack, so we get 2 skill tiers from this holster, right? And armor regen, 15 weapon damage, of course. It comes with all of your, comes standard with your Picara's holster. Right here we got this knee pad that's giving us the 50% to the magazine, 170 on the armor, and 3.6 on the armor regen. A little bit more armor regen right there. And we got some skill damage to the tune of 10%. And right on up here, we got another 10% to the skill damage and a skill tier on a striker piece for the weapon handling in the tune of 15%. Crank up the weapon handling just a little bit on a gun that don't need a whole lot of weapon handling, which kind of ODs. You follow me? You kind of OD a little bit on the weapon handling when you don't really need it, right? So right here, of course, we got 12 on the skill haste and resourceful talent. Ninja backpack, you already know what it does. It turns your, I haven't said this in a while, right? It turns your 3-piece to a 4-piece, your 2-piece to a 3-piece. Follow me? And that's what we did there. We made a gumbo. But it's a slight gumbo, right? Because what we did is we combined the 2 gear sets that give you an extra skill tier, which is something that I feel like the Division 2 team was telling us to do when they put that together. So it's like, are you trying to tell me something? Indeed. And then we go ahead and we partner this CTR. We throw the CTR on there, and it's got 90 in the clip now. Now I do, my real splitter has 94 in the clip because it's got the magazine. Where's my rail splitter? There it is. It's got 94, but the magazine size is only at 8%. So we can optimize that up even more. So we can have even more in the clip, right? So can you imagine 100 in the clip? That's nuts. On a gun like this, that would be nuts. But yeah, possible. I'm sure it is. So listen, that's it, man. I would suggest with this one, Scorpio, for those tight situations, put it in there. But as you, I don't even think I used the Scorpio. Did I use it? I don't even remember using it. But my advice, toy around with your ARs. I'm going with the CTAR on this one. Which one would you choose, right? Take something that you know is going to really benefit from having that big clip. You know, the extra ammo in the magazine. Something like the CTAR, bring it back to life. Dust yours off. You know what I'm saying? What can you do with your CTAR? I'm telling you, I'm loving it. I think this is great, right? I mean, I still got work to do on it. You know, got the rate of fire. You still got to work on that. A little bit of health damage. But I'm telling you, great stuff. The bloom on this thing, accuracy, stability on this gun, great. Great for guys that run skill builds, and even if you want to do a crit thing. But for you guys that like the accuracy, the headshot damage, all of that, this is it. This is it. And I'm going to say this before I get out of here. Again, I am not trying to crack on the crit damage, guys, but I'm going to tell you, headshot damage is better. It's a little bit more challenging. It's not as easy as crit damage. But listen, if I can throw some head damage, you know, slots in here, some attribute head damage attributes in here, and leave them other slots open instead of having to fill it in with chance, I'm going to go headshot all day. All day. Just give me something stable. You know what I mean? Give me a stable AR, and that's all you need. You know, I don't have to crank the total damage up so high on this CTAR if I'm landing headshots. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you kind of make up for the lack of damage, total damage that you get from the CTAR. That's basically how you balance that thing out. You follow me? Listen, with all that said, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. This has been a new build that I am super excited about with one of our new gear sets, the Combustor chest plate. Phenomenal stuff. Listen, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. We are out of here. Peace. I'm going to leave that in there too.